Guys, let's see what kind of money this BMW is about to bring. It's an M3. We just sold an 18 M3 6-speed comp car, but our car had 31,000 miles on it. It was a really nice car. We undersold our car a little bit, but no big deal. Well, it's a big deal, but sometimes it just is what it is. Let's see what this thing brings. You know what? If it's a little miley for me. It's got 87,000 miles. You know, if the miles were like 75,000 or 65,000, I'd give it a go. The damage is kind of sitting in between, like nasty, half not nasty. I'll show you the car in a second. We're waiting for the bidding to finish up on the Elantra, and the M3 is next. And we'll see what this thing closes at. I could show you guys what we sold our car for. So let's just hang on here and let's wait for this thing to finish up. All right, let's see what they're gonna do here. It's kind of strong already. It's not a run and drive. A lot of people get this mixed up, but a bill of sale in Washington State, that is Washington State's salvage title. The state as a whole doesn't issue salvage titles. Their bill of sale replaces that. That bill of sale, when it's a Washington bill of sale, that is accepted in all 50 states as the acting salvage title, and it can get converted to a rebuilt title. But let's see what they want to do here. White is so sick, but still going. Let's see. They're going for it, man. It's kind of it's getting up there. You know, I think you're going to spend probably about 8 G's making this car right again on parts and labor. Bonus time. Yeah, math is about right. So let's see here. I'm just sitting this one out. Like I said, a little miley for me, but all right, let's go over what they just bought. What was it, like 20,000? All right, here's the VIN. It's looking pretty good. Like, here's kind of why I like this damage and kind of why I don't. Doors are cheap. Roof airbags are cheap. It's gonna need a quarter. These quarters are wider than regular 3 Series cars. So the math goes something like this. All right. You need a front door, a rear door, quarters, a used quarter. Those are all used parts. Both roof airbags, you're going to spend $300 replacing the seat bag and stitching it. Another $300 on seat belts, $100 on an SRS reset. Okay, you're going to have $300 on the suspension, possibly $350 on a wheel. You're going to need a 4-wheel alignment. You're going to spend about $350 on materials, clear coat. You're going to spend about $150 for paint. And then at cost, at my employees' cost, okay, my guys here make about $1,700 a week. This is a 2-week project. So at my cost, you know, we're going to add, let's see, we're going to add $3,400 in labor. All right, am I forgetting anything? Let's see, am I forgetting anything? I don't think so, but this thing's pretty miley. So, you got 7640. All right, what was the winning bid? It was like 20 grand. If you're a high volume bidder at Copart, you're 20 grand. 6% plus like 300 plus 7640. You're all in, repaired, ready to list at about 29,140. That's a good deal. You know, this is assuming zero surprises. This is assuming you know, the clutch isn't slipping. This is assuming you don't have to do tires on all four corners. Tires are expensive nowadays, man. You could easily lose $1,400. Brakes are expensive now. So we're at 29. If I was selling this thing, let's check. I think you're gonna be like, let's see what MMR is. What was it? 87,000 miles. So 37 grand. Let's say you're really good at what you do. 37 grand. So MMR is 37 grand. I think you could sell this car for like 35. I think I would be able to sell it for 35.9, like super quick. So that leaves you with like that 5 grand profit. We just sold one. We just sold one for 45,000, but we had a 2018. Yes. We just sold one. Let's see. Here, we just sold this car. Beautiful car. It was up for 45. We sold it for 44. It took 71 days. You know, beautiful, beautiful car. 31,000 miles. We added skirts and a lip. Car came out absolutely beautiful. You know, so we just sold one of these. I think I did 35, but that's the salvage game. You know, someone's going to be into that thing, you know, all in for 29, 30, and they're probably going to be able to sell it for 35. You know, that's assuming that they have a shop and it's going to take them 2 weeks and their employees make around $1,700 a week. Maybe they make $2,000 a week. Maybe they make $1,500 a week, but that difference is little. California was the winner, so, you know, and there's also a difference. If you are a one-man operation and you don't have employees, then, you know, then your profit will be, you know, 7,000-8,000 instead of 5,000, 4,000-5,000. But that's the salvage game. It's still very tight margins. There's no look, that car clean. Look, let's check this thing out, okay? Look, MMR was 30. MMR was grand, right? MMR was 37 grand. So let's say a dealer's standing at Manheim, buys it for 37 and they sell it for 41, right? Well, the biggest misconception is these cars should be half off retail value. That car is probably worth 40, 41 with no history. How are you going to get one for 20 grand that's turnkey, already repaired? If buying it straight out of there's only 2 places in the world to get salvage cars. Well, it's one place. They all come directly from the insurance company, and the insurance company is either selling them at Copart or IAA. So on what planet, if someone's got a 2018 6-speed M3 comp that's 50% off retail value, just because it's got a rebuilt title and it's turnkey, ready to go, fully restored, immaculate, you know, not crashed, but ready to go for half off, send it to me. I'll buy all of them. I'll give you more than half off on all of them. So the whole half off myth, it just doesn't apply anymore. It just doesn't apply. It's not realistic. Like, you just saw it get sold for half off, crashed with pretty heavy damage. That quarter hit is pretty strong. It's really in the body. So anyways, that's what the M3 got sold for. We'll try to see if we can get another one on a different one.